Hi, folks, and welcome to our latest Partners Workshop with Fantastic Fanatics. Delighted to be joined today with Barry Munro from Fantastic Fanatics, who's going to take you through all about the products, services, and benefits of his company. So I'll just hand over to Barry now.
Thanks very much, Darren. Real pleasure to be here, and thanks to Ash as well. Yeah, hopefully we can get the message across how Fantastic Fanatics, the platform, will benefit bowling clubs, local businesses, and of course the club members. That's really the purpose of today. So, Fantastic Fanatics, obviously in partnership with Bowl Scotland, and we're delighted about that, and hopefully we can get a lot more clubs involved and get that new revenue stream going for clubs as soon as possible. So I'll just make my way through the presentation now. So starting with slide 1. So what is Fantastic Fanatics? Fantastic Fanatics is a sports-based shopping and rewards platform that delivers new revenue streams to all clubs of all sizes. It generates funds for sports clubs when members simply shop, eat out, book hotels, and lots more. There's no cost to sports clubs and no extra cost to the members to come on board. It's basically a case of when members shop with participating partners in retail, leisure, and hospitality, a commission is simply donated back to their club. You can earn money for your club from online and in-store shopping. And of course, there's lots of nice fans or member incentive rewards and competitions to get involved in for that sort of nice bit of fan engagement or member engagement. Where can I use Fantastic Fanatics? So we have over 900 online brands or shops that you can use, which is growing every day. We have over 200 in-store shops across the country you can use. And again, we've got a huge focus on that to sort of, bring the fan or the member the biggest and best choice of where and how to generate money for their club, and completely seamlessly. An example of that of our in-stores will be Dobby's Garden Centres that are coming live in December. And like I said, we have a lot more focus now on the in-store offering. In terms of the big brands, we've got ongoing negotiations for in-store options like Asda, Nando's, Boots, Argos, and many more household names. But we're also very keen to build a lot of independent and local shops on there as well. For example, local businesses, club partners and sponsors, etc. Why does Fantastic Fanatics exist? Basically, to deliver a new revenue stream to all sports clubs at all levels. So from your grassroots to amateur, all the way up to semi-pro, and then top flight professional clubs through football and rugby and basically every other sport. It enables members to support their club at no extra cost to them. Basically, the club gets paid when the members are buying the things they're already buying on a daily basis. We also really want to create a sense of community and engagement for clubs and members. So the club would come on board, the members would sign up, the members would shop at local businesses, and the local businesses would give back to the clubs, and just have a nice positive sort of virtuous circle, if you like. We're really keen to drive footfall to local businesses in store, and we're also obviously very keen to drive web traffic to our online partners as well. So it could be national or independent local types. Basically, Fantastic Fanatics enables sports clubs to worry less about the finances and concentrate more on delivering the benefits of sports to its members. So when can you use Fantastic Fanatics? Well, I think firstly, you have to ensure your bowling club is registered as a beneficiary at fantasticfanatics.com. Then, as a fan or member, you choose your bowling club that you wish to support. You register your everyday debit or credit card. This is how we spot transactions. And basically, it's really safe and secure. And, there's a full security document if anybody wants to take the time to read that. You then basically check out our growing range of in-store and online partners in retail, leisure, and hospitality. And every time you shop, you're supporting your club because you're making a purchase at a participating partner and your club receives a commission. The clubs will be paid every calendar quarter going forward. Who can use Fantastic Fanatics? Well, basically everyone, starting with you. As a club member, I think it's really important you engage and participate. And just remember, it doesn't cost you a penny more than you would be buying for any meal or garment or whatever the case may be. It doesn't cost you a penny extra. So get your friends and family involved. They're can be as important to generating funds as anybody. Your fundraisers, with natural fundraisers within your club, club partners and sponsors. Get those guys involved. Local businesses can sign up to increase footfall and give back to the club, at the same time generating new and repeat business for them as well. And as mentioned before, it's a great way to create a community hub between members, clubs, and local businesses. So how does Fantastic Fanatics work? Well, first of all, you can click here to check out our growing range of in-store and online partners. Your registered debit or credit card, Visa and MasterCard only, not Amex. Use that to make in-store purchases. And then for your online purchases, shop through your fan dashboard, which is when you log in using the same card for online purchases. When you make a purchase, the commission goes back to your club. The great thing is, the more you generate, more funds you generate for your club, the more chances of you have of winning prizes and cash. So you are automatically entered into a cash prize draw, but once you get up to certain levels, you get more entries and stuff like that. So there's an element of rewards to this platform as well. And like I say, yeah, the more you raise for your club, the more chance you're winning cash prizes. So if I now go on to our flyer, now every club has access to promotional assets that you get as a welcome pack when they sign up. So you've got posters you can put into your clubhouse, You've got flyers you can print off or email. You've got brochures. You've got radio adverts. You've got loads of different things you can use to build your own fundraising army. But I thought I chose the flyer for the moment because it takes you through the journey of how it works. So basically, you involve your club, spread the word, shop in store or shop in line. Now, our fans or members can track their own performance, and clubs can track the collective fundraising performance. So it's really it's quite engaging. So the fan can see anytime how much he's raised for the club, and the club can see the total of all the fans that have supported that club and the totals involved with that. There's also member rewards I mentioned. So there's prize giveaways. We do competitions on a weekly basis through social media. We are working with clubs and governing bodies on joint venture competitions. So lots of stuff to get the fans and the members involved. And the clubs are paid on a quarterly basis. So it really is as simple as, once your club's on board, join as a fan, search for the bowling club that you want to support, continue the sign-up process by linking your everyday debit or credit card, shop with our online partners and in-store partners, and the part of that spend goes back to your club. Super simple and super effective. All right, so I'm just going to show a couple of videos. So the first video is how it works for bowling clubs and for the committees.
Bowls Scotland have partnered with Fantastic Fanatics in order to give all member clubs the confidence to sign up to the platform as a beneficiary to bring a new revenue stream to your bowls club. Once you've joined as a beneficiary, Fantastic Fanatics will work with you to spread the news and build your fundraising army. And every time a member shops with one of our retail partners, a percentage of each transaction is donated back to your bowls club. You'll have your own dashboard where you can keep track of new members gained in the last 3 months, who's been your top performer, what revenue you've raised in the last 3 months, and more importantly, what revenue you've raised overall. You will simply benefit financially from transactions that your supporters are going to make anyway. Signing up is easy, it takes about 5 minutes and it's absolutely free. Allow your loyal members to support you even more simply by partnering with Fantastic Fanatics.
Okay, and now we'll go on to really how it works for the members.
Here's how you can support your bowls club through your everyday shopping habits and help to raise valuable funds without costing you a penny. Recently, bowls clubs throughout Scotland have been hit hard financially. But don't be too upset, because there's a new way that we can help to support our beloved clubs at this difficult time. Signing up to Fantastic Fanatics is a breeze. It takes about 2 minutes and it's completely free. Then once you're registered, simply log into your member dashboard and search for a product that you wish to buy. Then select a retailer, click Shop Now, and you'll be redirected to that retailer's website. Then you just check out as normal, and when you complete your transaction, a percentage will be donated straight back to your bowls club. And one of the most important things is that it's free for all members to join the platform and support their bowls club, and shopping doesn't cost you a penny more at checkout. So help raise valuable funds for your bowls club simply by shopping through Fantastic Fanatics.
And those videos are available for clubs to share on their social media to help members sort of pick up how everything works, aren't they?
Absolutely. When a club comes on board, they do get a welcome pack, but we also, which is quite generic, Ash, but when a club does come on board, we've got a ready-made bowl-centric pack that goes out to each club as well.
Obviously, there's two aspects to Fantastic Fanatics, Barry, the members and the club. So what information is it you need to sign up as both a member and a club?
Okay, it's always nice when the club signs up first, and then they build the fundraising army after that. So really, all the club has to do is upload an admin user's photographic ID, so a driving license or a passport or something along that lines, and the club bank account details, because obviously we need to pay the clubs, and that's it. A few registration details, name, an address, and you're done. So it's a less than 5-minute job. From a fan's perspective or member's perspective, it's even quicker. You basically, a few details, choose your club you want to support, and you register your everyday debit and credit card, because that allows us to track the transactions, and then you're done. It's simple as that. Go and shop and support after that.
And is there a cost involved for either members or clubs to do this?
No cost at all. It's completely free. Of course, the members are buying things they're already buying, but there's no extra cost to them. So it's a case of, why wouldn't you buy through Fantastic Fanatics if there's a commission go back to your club each time? And no cost to the club for coming on board at all.
So some people are obviously understandably hesitant to sometimes upload their card details online. So can you just explain what their card details are being used for, and is Fantastic Fanatics safe?
Yeah, absolutely. The bottom line is our member security is top priority, guys. We use an extremely robust layer of security called tokenization. So when a bank card or credit card is registered on the platform, the details are instantly deleted, and then it's replaced by a 36-digit token. So we don't store bank details. It's the newest and safest technology out there. And what we do, once that card is registered and this token is linked to your bank card, it is then used to track that transaction or spot that transaction. And when we spot the transaction, we can obviously then process it and allocate that a commission to that member's chosen club. Other security we've got in place is we do regular penetration testing. We are payment card industry data security standard compliant, and we use Amazon Web Services for all our IT infrastructure. So we're really happy what we've done there. It's all belt and braces stuff,
And like you mentioned earlier, Barry, there are documents that clubs can go to read all about the safety and finance aspects involved, aren't there?
Yeah, absolutely, Ash. There's a full suite, everything from security to how it works, to step-by-step guides, to brochures, to flyers. It's all there. It's all downloadable from the club dashboard.
you've maybe touched on this question, but it's kind of from a club's point of view of how easy is it for them to track their members' spending so that they can sort of work out how much they might get paid each quarter?
Well, it's in there. It's in the Club Zone or the Club Zone dashboard. So whoever's owning it or whoever's taking charge of the platform for that club, so it might be the treasurer or the secretary or something like that, they can log in and then see their members' transactions. You know, it's all there. So you've got an amount of sort of totals of fan numbers and totals raised. And actually, from a commercial point of view, a treasurer could then go to a local partner and say, well, we've generated £3,000 worth of sales this quarter for you. You know, what could you do for us, type thing. So there's loads of nice things you can do with the data that comes with the club dashboards. Oh, and I forgot to mention that, yes, the clubs are paid every calendar quarter.
So you mentioned in the presentation, Barry, I think there's over 900 shops or companies already signed up to Fantastic Fanatics, but how do members know when to use their Fantastic Fanatics benefits?
Well, our communications are key to that, Darren. You know, so basically you have to go onto the website, or, you know, and we do send out bi-weekly emails of the best deals for that week, because there's some great member rewards as well. You know, there's great deals and discounts that we get from our partners, flash sales, etc., 70% off sales, etc. And you know, the best way to use Fantastic Fanatics is to go through, log in as a fan and check who's available. Of course, we always announce new partnerships, and I mentioned earlier that we really want to focus on local businesses in Scotland at the moment. You know, so it's basically getting to grips with the platform, using it, you know, playing about with it, and basically, you know, see how making it work for yourself, having that proactive attitude. And you know, there's a fantastic how it works page, and really useful support section as well with FAQs, so it's all there, and they can get in touch if there's any other questions, and they can get in touch at performance@fantasticfanatics.com. But make sure first and foremost your club's on board, and then basically, you know, take it from there.
Okay, so another question that clubs might be asking is how much income would they expect to generate? So have you got any examples of other clubs around the country and how much they might have earned?
Yeah, absolutely. We're still building case studies for professional clubs, but we've had, you know, some really proactive clubs in Northern Ireland that have earned, I think the biggest earner was £2,500 in a quarter. You know, these guys got together obviously and did more of the higher value commissions. So that was like the William Hill and Money Supermarket and these types of thing. But what we're actually seeing is £2.71 per member per month being raised at the moment. So you can imagine if you get 100 people behind that, it starts becoming a little bit meaningful. But we need to play our part, Fantastic Fanatics, and that's why we're focusing on in-store. So with in-store partnerships like Dobbies and hopefully Asda and Argos and all these guys, we really want to smash that £5 barrier for average earning for your club per member per month. So yeah, the more the club puts in, the more the club's going to get out. There's some quick money to be had, you know, on like the higher ticket stuff, but at the same time, it is more of a marathon than a sprint. But we want it to be a drip and roast and a sort of new, regular and frequent sort of revenue stream for these clubs.
And the final question from us, Barry, I know you've touched on sort of the rewards and prizes you mentioned earlier, but can you just give a bit more information on those? Are they easy for clubs or members to enter?
Absolutely. You know, we're always trying to think out the box in this regard. You know, so basically we've got our own draw, what we are going to hold in a quarterly basis. And we are putting 5% of total revenue to that. So that's, you get one entry into that draw just for being a member. And the more you raise, I think it's £50. Once you raise £50 for your club, you'll get 2 entries, and then so on and so on. And that's what we call reward tier membership. There are also prize giveaways based on the tiers. We're working with clubs and joint venture competitions. We're working with our partners in retail, leisure, and hospitality. For example, we've got Carabao as a partner, and they've given us sort of 10 footballs to give away. So who's to say we don't partner up with a bowling retailer? We can work with them and sort of joint venture competitions as well.
I think it's been a really educational workshop. Thanks so much, Barry, for going through the presentation and the questions. Hopefully clubs and members will have picked up a lot of information and be really, excited to sign up to Fantastic Fanatics and start earning rewards. We've also got more information in our partners pack, and clubs can contact Fantastic Fanatics for more information as well, can't they?
Absolutely. We think we've got a really robust support and FAQ section. We've got a great how it works page from a club and a member perspective. So yeah, we think we've done everything right. There's a full suite of promotional assets that the clubs can use, and of course, if they're still need any more help at all, they can just get in touch at performance@fantasticfanatics.com. And a member of the team will gladly help anybody and answer any queries anybody may have from a club or a member perspective.
Well, that's great. Thanks so much for your time today, Barry.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it, and hopefully we can get some clubs signed up and generating revenue in the very near future.